Hi Aries, it's CJ. It's time for your monthly November reading. And in this case, we are reading a lot of oracle cards this month and tarot. But oracle cards, angels and ancestors deck, because, you know, the veil is thin right now. And speaking of, there you go. There's an angel message there. Samhain, Halloween, Dia de las Muertes, All Saints Day. It is the time. I mean, many religions and practices that, you know, just in general, as a culture, we celebrate. Too many cards, thank you. We celebrate this time because we know the veil is thin and we honor our ancestors. And that is what we're going to do today, is we're listening to the messages that they would like to say to us, whether it comes from your angels, your ancestors, animals, energy oracles, angel, archangels, or shaman energy. We're going to delve into it a little bit and we'll clarify with tarot. All right, first thing we had come out was Druid, hold the space. So some of you may identify with Druidry. If not, it certainly can be a message about not forgetting someone or something. Holding a space in your heart, in your world, allowing people to come and go as they need to come and go, but always holding the space for them. Beautiful. We also had Eagle come out, which is extraordinary. See from a higher perspective. This is spirit. This is spirit energy coming through, telling you whatever's going on right now, Aries, keep that higher view, looking towards helping the sunset, not the anthill, you know, right in front of you, looking down. Let's look towards the larger scope of things that are playing out in your life and how this will improve or enhance whatever the situation is that's going on in your life right now. You also receive this guardian angel message with the feathers. So you might start to see eagles. You may see feathers coming through. It's a sign from someone who's watching over you. It's a beautiful angel message, and it is, you are not alone. And then trader, exchange energy to receive energy. So if you're feeling a little lack of abundance in your life, exchanging energy to create abundance. Paying the bills joyfully, going, that's only $100. I can't wait to get that back 10 times. You know, it changes your mentality and then allows you to be on that frequency of money. Because that's a frequency like anything else. It's an exchange of goods. And therefore, you will draw more in. Don't be miserly, holding on. If you keep stuff or don't have what you consider not having, then you are just holding on to that energy. It doesn't flow. It becomes stale and stagnant. So when the trader comes along, it is definitely one of those for you to exchange energy, even if it's in just paying the bill, because you feel like you don't have the additional income right now to go and buy something to exchange. But we are coming into gifting season, so this can be that energy also. The gifting season can be something you're making and exchanging. Small tokens. Does not need to be large gifts. It's just to keep that flow moving so it doesn't become stagnant. Okay, now let's get into some energy oracles. See what those messages are from beyond the veil. Yeah, healer of the ages. Great energy there. This is the Ascended Master Jesus being represented here. Great healing taking place for you in your life, in your world, in yourself. Goddess of the Moon, your intuition. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. You may have felt all tied up. Wow. Lots of angel energy for you. You may have felt trapped, all tied up. Sort of an Eight of Swords energy here, right? There is a tiny, you know, vine wrapped around her. She can't make up her mind, can't decide which way to go, feels trapped. All you have to do is flex those muscles and that will pop. It's an illusion that you're all tied up, but you might feel all tied up and not able to make a decision or confused as to which way to go. And so your angels and your guides are telling you right now. They're giving you signs. Okay? Healing. There's a healing coming for you, or you're in this healing right now. It may have been very traumatic and life-changing, but in this comes a healing. It's an agreement of some sort that you may have made with someone or something, and now that it passes, a healing comes from that. Very unusual message there. Archangel Gabriel. So, again, angel of the west, of water, of healing, but also can be considered an air element because of the messages and the horn that's played, the music, right? But this is of your throat chakra, as you can see right there, your fifth chakra, being healed, being able to speaking your truth, finding your voice, especially if you felt like a situation has kept you tied up, restricted in a way. Trapped can be sometimes an extraordinary word, so I feel like restriction is a better word. Perhaps in a pattern of some sort that you need to break, if you will. Goddess of the Moon. Goddess of the Moon. This is a gorgeous energy. It's such a high time for you with your intuition, messages beyond. Around the moon's coming up, you might get some more information. You may see things in your dreams. You may see these synchronicities. There's information that may come to you, but it's also about this being a highly intuitive time for you to sit with that energy, hold the space for yourself, if you will, and allow those messages to come through. Let's grab the shaman oracles. And we will do some animal messages too, since many spirits, angels, and guides speak to us through numbers and numerology, because they speak to us through numbers as well as symbols. And many times it's animal spirits that come through. So we're clicking on all cylinders here in regards to that. For our beautiful Aries, please, for the month of November, what would you like to share? What are your messages, please? What does Aries need to hear? Thank you. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Intention, abundance, affirmations, new moon energy coming up. So be very specific about this with the intentionality here. But threading a needle is so difficult to do, right? There's such great focus in the eye of this needle. Great focus. And also with that comes great reward. Something big coming for you, Aries. Especially with threading that needle. Very hard to do, and you are doing it. Your intent, your focus has brought something forward, and a reward is coming your way. Benefactor, grace and generosity. What was I saying? Wow. Now you have threes here. We're getting 39 is 12 and adds up to a 3, and here you have 3. Someone is looking out for you. Grace and generosity. A benefactor who is supporting you, who is maybe a gift in some way, maybe an offer for some kind of work, or an offer of support or help. Now, it can be that you are the benefactor, but I'm feeling in this case that it's you receiving these beautiful gifts. Someone is treating you in some way. You can also have an inheritance here. Oh, okay. One more, please. There's one. Let's see. Oh, and there it is. Lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Okay. That tied up energy. Here you have a lost compass. You have felt lost. You've been circling around, east, west, north, south, up, down, over and out. You know, you've just been all over the place. You've lost your center. This is now time to get back to your integrity. Have that intentionality. And grace and generosity come your way. Interesting that you have in here, it's not multiple numbers outside of the 3, but you do have 5, 6, 7, 8, and you have 2 8s now. So 2 3s and 2 8s. So you may see those repeating, but certainly it's a cycle. So you have the 5, 6, 7, I know it sounds like a dance line, or counting in music in a way, and it might have some resonance with you that they showed me that. There's like 5, 6, 7, 8. The Druid came out first with hold the space. Hold the space for yourself, for your intention, for who you are, for what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and others that you wish to have in your life. And you may have been holding that space for yourself, but there has come a time where it seems like you were tied up, you were restricted, you couldn't see the forest for the trees, you were just reactive, not intentional. And now in the month of November, you're being called back to being intentional, seeing things from the higher purpose, checking in with your higher self, allowing the healings to take place, speaking your truth, and allowing your messages to come through eagle and also through the feather energy here. There is a benefactor for you. Someone is certainly around you, whether it's in this plane or others, guiding you and helping you. Now it's time. They're saying to me, no more excuses. No more excuses. Squirrel, gathering. You know, the squirrel, it's time for gathering and preparation. The squirrel prepares. Spends their time in the spring and summer preparing for when it will be cold, when it's not going to have an abundance of acorns or food around, and creating a space for itself, right? So there is a preparation here for you. And dog, here's a 5 again, so we have 14, which adds to 5. This is about loyalty. A benefactor, someone generous and with grace, someone who is very loyal to you, Aries, may show themselves now and help you. You may have a dog around you that is acting sort of strange, and it could be attempting to tell you things. Internal, Mother Earth is here. Again, this is a great healing energy, but one of connectedness to Earth. This is grounding yourself. Mother energy, because we call the turtle is the representation of the North America continent. In tribal lore, she carries Earth on her back. So it has a very Mother Earth grounded energy to it. Mother energy. The turtle is both on land and in water. So grounding as well as cleansing and healing energies coming out there. All right, let's get into some tarot and see if we can fine tune this. And now you have another 8 with squirrel. Now here's a separate message they're giving me about squirreling away. And sometimes it's not the hide kind of energy, but I'm getting a feeling that you may have been too much in your own space, like hiding away. It's the only way I can describe it. Out of fear. I'm just going to stay in my little hovel here. 6 of Swords coming through. Aligning, coming to your center. Look at the chakras and how beautiful they are. Coming out through the crown chakra there. This is walking away. Leaving things behind, moving forward, Aries. No longer staying in this tied up, restricted energy. Don't hide away anymore. Death and rebirth. Scorpio is here. Yeah, you are coming to a new you. It's time to let something die so that something can begin again. It doesn't necessarily mean to be physical, although sometimes it can be, but it is about the ending of a cycle. And where there is an end, there must be a new beginning. It is the law. It is a natural law. And here we have, look at this. We have the Six of Pentacles coming here. Remember that trader energy that was coming out? This is reciprocity. Karma. As you give, you receive. Sharing your energy, receiving energy. Sharing love, receiving love. Sharing money, receiving money. Six of Pentacles coming through here. Yeah, so they're just confirming a lot of the messages that we already have here. And eights are the number of self, and you are getting quite a few eights. You do have 2 6s now, so, but I think you have 4 8s here, and 3 3s. 8 could be a favorite number, a lucky number. Please look up the angel meanings of those numbers. I'm not an expert in it. I only recognize the synchronicities of the numbers. Okay, and the Queen of Air. She's come out in a couple of these readings. And now you have the 4. So now you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And multiple 8s. So, Queen of Air, getting to the truth of the matter, Aries, coming to your truth, speaking your truth. You have Archangel Gabriel here. Oh, nope, my bad. Yes, you do. You have Archangel Gabriel here along with the goddess of the moon. Hearing, knowing, speaking, using the air element to support you. Hear the messages. Feel the energy. Speak your truth. Come to that truth. Release yourself with what has you tied up. Okay. And let's do clarifier, please. Oh, wow. Oh, I love this. Yay. Oh my gosh. And 9 and 9 coming to the end of the cycle. So you ready for this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't match with dance and music, but 9 of Cups comes out, which is such a great self-indulgent wishes coming true, self-care, loving yourself, all the things that you've wished for and wanted, or perhaps being able to take that moment and celebrate you. Because your generous benefactor coming through here, it could be you. Look at this with the 9 of Pentacles. Hard work by self. This isn't the 10 of Pentacles where it's given to you. The 9 of Pentacles is where you've worked for it. Did you dream it into being? Have you been doing rituals? Have you worked with that money energy? Have you just worked hard in a way, or worked smart in order to get yourself to the point where you're living an absolutely abundant, prosperous life, and you're enjoying the gifts of all of that? Something you've done that is going to bring you great prosperity here and answer all of your concerns. What a beautiful way to end the energy, because it felt a little heavy. It felt like you're really going through it, and there's people around you supporting you and reminding you to get back on track. And now, as your death and rebirth came out and getting to the truth of the matter, now you're rewarded. See why the benefactor came out, because now you have the 9s, and to get these 9s, these are the ones of great abundance, celebration, because the 9 of Cups is also a celebratory card, but it's more solo celebratory because of stuff that you've wished for or that you've worked for, and you're taking some self-care time for yourself to indulge. Good for you. All right. Wonderful. I'm going to leave it there. I don't have anything else right now. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I am going to send you healing, love, and abundant blessings always, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye for now.